first YouTube live. Hello, Christoph. Welcome to our first YouTube live. Yay. Yes. We are on to our first YouTube live. I don't know if we should take it on a landscape. Yeah, like this. Rotate device. Imekataa rotate device. Anyhow. We are on the second cultural practices, just the ideas come up. Yeah. The difference in cultural practices. Yeah. So hello people.
Welcome back.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. Let me put it so well so that you can see us. Yes. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Fanis J and the family. This is my brother-in-law Christoph.
Hi.
This is my sister. Hello. So we are on to a small interview, like more of a talk, and interracial couple. And I have some few questions I'm asking my sister. She can share. If you have any question, just pop it up there. Or like you'll put it in the comments, I'll read it and I'll answer it. Or maybe you'll see on the video that I'll answer. So the cultural difference, what different things that have, okay, let me be more to my brother because he has been born and raised in Germany. My sister was born in Kenya, but she's living in Germany. So until she went to Germany, she didn't know the difference in culture. Yes. Yeah, she got there, then she saw this they are practicing different, and that's how we are living here in our country in Kenya. That's how we are living. So I would want to share with you the cultural difference, like the things that you've seen that they are doing that are different. I'll also be talking. This is not an interview, it's more of a chit chat because I've learned there's a very big difference in their culture and ours. The way we African, like more of, I'm a Kenyan anyway, the way we practice, the practices that we have are a bit different from theirs. Like the way I associate with him. Mm-hmm. In a normal Kenyan home, mm-hmm. I am supposed, let me not say in a normal Kenyan home, but how I have been raised, I'm supposed to handle him differently. I'm not supposed to be so close to my brother-in-law. I should give that distance. Mm-hmm. Just the same way my sister should not be with my husband. She should have that barrier, like limits, mm-hmm. on how to address my husband, and it's the same. But now, challenges here. There are things that we are practicing, like for example, when I go to my mom's house, and maybe when I go to my mom's house, my husband is there, maybe. Let me use my sister's example because he's the one who's having a husband. So when my brother-in-law went to my mom's place, what happened? What did you feel different? Let me not say it for you, then I'll say it from our side what we think it should, how we think it's supposed to happen. What happened that you felt like it's a bit different? Like how we are relating in that we are at our mom's place, you need to eat in a normal way. Like when you go to on your side, who's supposed to give you food to serve you?
Normally I give her and ours food. It's normal. But also she gives it to me up to. It's also normal.
So for you, it's normal for both of you, like yes. You give her food.
It's her food. It's also
she
normal.
Gives you food.
Yeah, no.
In a normal Kenyan home, a typical Kenyan home, we believe that the wife is supposed to give food to the husband. I'm not supposed to, like, literally me, as my sister maybe can say, I've been at home and like mom is saying, my brother-in-law needs to be given something, or this needs to be done to my brother-in-law. I always shout out to my sister and I'm like, kila mtu na bwanake, everyone with their husband, please serve your husband. But for Christoph, he's saying in their culture, it's so normal for him to serve her and her to serve him. But here we believe it's a gender role. It's a bit different. Okay, when you ask for something, you believe that your kid can bring for you, your sister-in-law can bring for you, or is it your wife who's supposed to bring for you anything you ask for?
Normally, I go and take it for my own, or she go, I go. That's normal.
So for us, for me, I've been raised, if my husband is there, he needs something, I should be the one to give my husband whatever he needs, not my sister, not anyone close to me who's supposed to give out. That's the cultural difference. What else have you learned? It's a bit different the way we practice, and for you, or maybe you can give us like what you think we are doing differently from what you know it should be done, because you're in between. You've learned how we are running things, and also you've learned from Kenya, you've learned from Germany. What difference have you seen in our cultures? Despite what I've just said, because that's what I observed, it's a bit different. And like, let me tell you one thing. I'm saying for free. What I learned. You know, my sister is here with the husband, but my sister sends the husband to me. If the husband wants something, I'm like, not even the husband only, but they send like my sister, maybe because they are used to like roles, there's nothing like this is the husband duty or a wife duty. No. They believe they should share roles. Yeah, we are sharing roles. Yeah, so you find like maybe my sister needs something to attend to the kid, then she's like sending the husband to tell me to give the husband to bring to her. You are a Kenyan, my friend. You're a Kenyan. You are an African. No, I don't know. Let me believe from this. I'm from my community. I don't know if it's a community thing or if it's an upbringing thing. I believe my brother-in-law should not come to me. It's for my sister to tell me to give out, or maybe to give to her. If she cannot tell me, then my brother is here, he can be sent. But it's a bit different. To some point, I'm like, now I need to practice the German way and the Kenyan way because of, if I get married to a Kenyan man and I practice what they are practicing, actually I'll be returned to my mom with my stuff packed. Take your daughter back home, because I don't believe my brother-in-law should approach me on any, like, should come directly to me for the way we've been raised. I believe there should be that, not that we can interact, we can laugh and all that, but the what me believe, they say it's respect or what? We believe, I don't want to say it's Kenyan. I don't feel like I should say it's Luoish. I think I should say it's upbringing, right? It's my upbringing that I believe, because if I say it's Luoish, my Luo people will be disappointed in me, like, which Luo, which part of Luo tell people like that. But I believe I can say it's upbringing. I've been brought up in a way that there should be a barrier between me, not a bad barrier, but there should be that respect between me and my brother-in-law, in that I should not go direct to him, like I cannot send him. Yeah. But he believes it's normal. It's normal. So sometimes you find like we clash out with my brother-in-law because he believes, and my sister even cannot even tetea me. She cannot even side with me. She feels like this Kenyan thing, actually it has reached her here. I remember there's one time we went to Ushago, and on getting to Ushago, there are two gates. We have two gates. there's a gate that's close to where my parents' house is, and there's another gate that's on the far end. You remember?
Yes.
So,
First time in Kenya.
so this day we get to my grandparents' place, and we wanted to get in through the small gate.
It's near the car. The car parked in front of the gate.
So that's where you wanted to get in.
Yeah.
So I think it was my father who came to tell me, or my mom, that we are not supposed to use that gate. We should go to the other one.
But the other one at 300 meters far away.
You know how people in native homes build homes, they always like, you can have even like 3 or 4 entrances into a compound. So this day, me, I'm just there with my son. Was very little, like he was I think 3 months old, and we had to travel. So she was 2 months old, and we were there. So my brother-in-law, I went. I was like, I understand this is a cultural practices. There comes my sister. I wish you could just see her. The husband was sweating and all that. He was just like, he was furious because they are being told it's uncultural to pass through the small gate. They should go to the other far end gate to pass through there. As if that was not enough, of which they didn't obey. I don't know if they did. I think they did. They did.
I can't remember.
I think they did. Then it came a second time. You know, just these white people, the cultural and all that, it's not there. So my brother-in-law comes and finds kitchen. There's kitchen there. Yeah. And they're like, I think my mom was the one who told me to tell you. Then I came, and you know what I did? I went to my sister and said, mimi naye siwezani, wamesema ati mzee hafai kuingia jikoni. I tell you, my sister and the husband were packing going back because they couldn't stand the culture. I can tell you, culture shock. And he was like, actually, the husband was excited to get to our home to see how the houses are, because it's not normal, right? Like, you don't have such in your place.
It's normal.
Then coming to going to a native home, then he's being told, like, you cannot go to the kitchen. It's not possible.
It's not possible.
He was sweaty, and one thing I've learned about my brother-in-law, when he's mad, he turns red and sweat, and it's like even he cannot express himself. The words are not even coming out. So that was the situation. And to make the matters worse, my sister was inflicting injection. The guy is here, we can go back. This is not what we came for. You see, the cultural practices, like we Africans, or like we Kenyans, or like we community, the community where I come from, we believe that this is not supposed to be done like this. But for them, they believe, of which I've learned to be fond of their culture. Because I've stayed with them. I think I'm the one who've interacted with the two of you the longest. Mm-hmm. So I've learned, of which most of the time, these uncultural practices have positive side of it. At least you get time to know things and like distancing yourself. Because right now, how would I have known that it's a win-win responsibility? Though my mother-in-law, I won't do that to you. If you are a Kenyan, I'll just follow. But if you are not, these are my role models. This is how we are going to go about it, because I believed it has had a positive impact in me, in that, as much as I always say how I wish, but I've seen, like, there are people who believe it's a woman's responsibility to take care of the family and the husband. But for you guys, even most of, like, let me tell you one thing. Acha nistakie tu sistangu, like 99% of the time, the person who's in the kitchen here, it's the husband. My sister is in the kitchen 1%. One.
Yeah, but what should you like testing or trying German food? I'm not good at making German food.
Oh, yeah, no. After 4 years.
Yeah, she has stayed in Germany for how long? How long have you stayed in Germany?
Yeah, I can. Not the typical German food is kind of complicated.
There's no typical. Yes, typical.
There's a typical
food,
German food.
But normally we eat no.
It's a So the problem is that, let me just say like this, at home where we stay, we always, either he cooks or I cook. But now most of the time, I cook.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
When I'm in Kenya, I don't cook. I have my sister who prepares meals, and he prepares his meals, not most of the time. But at home back in Germany, most of the time, since I got my kids, I'm always in the kitchen. I'm the one who always cooks. Either I alone or with my daughter, my eldest daughter, or me and my husband. But I'm always in the kitchen and takes care of the kids. Yes.
So me, since my sister have been coming here and I've been hosting her, she always promised, we will cook this. When it gets to the day of cooking, we should change the menu. What do you think we can cook? And that's how she has actually, let me say, the other year, last year when she came for vacation, my sister only helped me in marinating the chicken. And you even saw the video on my channel. But cooking it, it was me. The husband then came in later. Ooh, kitchen and my sister became the worst enemies. But then he was not born. There was another one, my niece who's sleeping, who was there. But anyway, maybe at home she cooks, but I've never seen her cooking. I always see her like, Christopher, anapika supper. Christopher is cooking supper. We are waiting to eat. And today we are making
But he can
this.
say it himself.
So I've never seen that.
My sister has never seen me cooking. You know, we stay in the same house.
She's also cooking in Germany.
She
So,
cooks?
Yes.
I think from tomorrow, I think I should take her. I should be taking care of the babies. Now my sister gets to the kitchen and assists me in cooking. She has promised to do something. You know, we're in the kitchen. Let me just say this. We're in the kitchen with my sister, so we're like planning what will we do for Christmas.
Yes.
What did you say?
I'll make the oven chicken.
What time should we make it?
In the morning.
Then
because it takes 1 hour marinating and putting it in the oven.
Then what did we say? You said you'll do what? You'll wake up very early.
Yes.
Then I told you what? You'll wake up very early by mouth, but it's me who's going to put it in the oven. Because I know marination night, she's the best. She's just the best. Marination, she knows how to go about it, and she's a good cook by mouth because she came with wraps, shawarma wraps, and my sister was supposed to cook for me shawarma. And she stood there and explained to me, chop like this, chicken breast, do like this, and I ended up cooking, of which I'm really grateful because I'm a chef by profession. And I really love it. I love the fact that my brother-in-law also loves cooking. And soon we'll be uploading a video on lasagna. So he'll be cooking a video, lasagna for me. I requested my sister. And she told me she'll arrange it to the husband because I believe I'm a Kenyan. I'm a Kenyan. I cannot go direct to the brother-in-law and tell him I want lasagna. So I need to pass through here, press the socket, then it gets there. That's how we've been raised. But for him, he believes if there's need for something, I should go direct to him. Those are the things that I need to change, but I'll try. If we get here, they cannot change. But if we don't, we need to change them because Kenyan way, I'll be returned back to my mom. And my mom's house doesn't have my bed. Even my mattress is not. Even the blankets doesn't fit. When I leave, as will be leaving, as not coming back. So I don't want to be returned home. Back to you.
Yeah,
any cultural difference? You're the one who will be a barrier between us. What have you seen they are doing? Here we are doing different.
That one can just be free with mother-in-law. And you just take mother-in-law as your friend, something like that. Just a normal person. There's nothing. She wants to sleep. There's nothing. How should I say it? This is on us. Hakuna ile kitu yenye ati.
It's normal.
Yeah, it's just like a normal thing, kitu ya kawaida tu.
And like here,
Yeah.
the way we always do.
Yeah, and at first I used to call my mom-in-law mom, and she told me, no, I'm not your mom. Just call me my name, with my name. So since then I've been calling her with her name. Yeah? She told me, I'm not your mom. I'm not your mom. Mimi ni fulani na fulani. So
Christoph, have you ever called my mom by her name?
always.
At the beginning, yes, but I learned something here.
This year
It's
summer,
different culture. So normally her surname is Alice. So I called up at the beginning Alice. Alice, can you please give me something or something else? So I learned this is not so respectful. So I learned this is she's Mama Maureen. Maureen. This is her first kid. It's her
The first daughter.
first daughter. So it's very different between Kenya and Germany.
Ah, you see, it's very different. Me, I cannot even call my mother-in-law with even the husband's name. I call my mother-in-law mom. I cannot call my mother-in-law like with even the first name of the dear mother-in-law. If I ever mistake, just know I learned the different in culture. But I know I won't get there because I'm not ready to go. I'll stick to I'm not ready to go. So we've seen like this difference in culture bring a lot of, to some point, it brings a lot of misunderstanding. It brings a lot of misunderstanding, which is not good. Anyway, my sister just need to take care of the baby. You can continue with my brother-in-law because actually he's the one who suffers this culture. At least my sister has an idea this is how it should go, and she, as much as she still needs to learn from the other side. Anyway, can you sit with your brother-in-law like this? No. Even personally, actually, I love the fact that there's this one thing I always say. I don't know how I don't know if I say it that way, or there's that respect between me and my sister, in that my sister has never gotten to a point of telling me like, no, you should not dress like this in front of my husband, or you should not do like this in front of my husband. You should not. Actually, she has never, and I always wish one day she could. I don't know if she doesn't want to speak her mind or what. She'll just tell me when she comes back. But we always have that openness here. Like, I feel like I'm having my freedom of expressing myself or like doing anything, because we can even joke out, we can even laugh out on something, or like we can even game out, and she's me. I've never felt like there's just that bond that's there and respect that's there that has never even like brought anything. But in Kenyan way, there are things, me I always feel like there are things I do with my brother-in-law that I cannot do it with a Kenyan brother-in-law because of the cultural practices that we have. What else have you seen? It's different.
Different also, for example, is to visit grandma in the country, and we must go through another door, and so it's eating time and enough dinner, and we must sit separate from the others. I don't know why. Only we two sit separate from the other people.
And you did not like it?
No. I said no. It's not possible. I come
to see these people.
I come to see all the people from to the whole world, and so I must sit separate and don't ask to him. It's not good.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. It's not. It's I don't know why. So I told him, Mom.
Me, I also don't know. I've been raised in town. Just that you always told, no, you should not do this. Like, one thing I've realized, when we are at our home, my mom is there, my dad is there, we're like all eating together. I cannot wash my father's hand to eat.
No. Also?
I cannot serve my father food if my mom is there. I don't know why, but I've also seen that.
I wanted to do it on Sunday.
And you are told not to do it, mom, you should. Dad said mom to do it. And it happens most of the time. I'm like being told, no, you cannot serve. Though sometimes when I'm at home and mom has not even come, like maybe, I don't know, I find myself giving, once in a blue moon actually, it's not something that I can say I always do it. You find like I can serve, but when mom is there and dad is there, I'm told like I cannot wash my dad's hands for him to eat. Yeah. Or give him food, like serve him, and my mom is there. You see, it's different from I think you.
Yeah.
For you, it's normally you can serve your parents, they eat,
Or they serve themselves.
or they
Serve
serve themselves.
themselves or serve. I serve as she also. It's equal.
For us, even my father, even my, I think, no. For us, my dad cannot serve food for himself when we are all there. It's my mom who serves food, gives him to eat. The one we always say it's a buffet, like everyone serves from it. My
No.
father, that it doesn't happen like that. That's a bit different. Unajua ni nani anapiga simu? Kata.
Short break.
No, it's okay. We can continue. So what else? What else have you? What else beside all the odds? Like
One example for this, I go to wash my hands in your mom's house after dinner. So I want to wash my hands and there's no soap. I ask some, I don't know how, after for soap, and she said, "One moment, Maureen, come on."
mom calls for Maureen.
And she come and she gave it the soap to her, and she gave it to me.
And
But
you're
we
like,
stand 1 meter between us. Only. I don't know why.
okay.
That's very interesting.
I'm sorry for the call. So I think it's normal. I believe for us, we believe that it's the responsibility of, let me not keep on saying I believe, because I've been brought up with that. I'm not yet there. I'm not yet there. I'm not yet there. So I like the belief is like being brought up is the responsibility, like more of gender roles. Your wife is the one who's supposed to give you soap to wash your hands. If you need to wash your hands, your wife is the one who's supposed to wash your hands. If you need food, your wife is the one who's supposed to bring you food. You see, those are the cultural practices, and I understand because you wanted soap. You felt like I can give you the soap. Our DM can give you the soap. My other siblings can give you the soap. Even mom can pass you that soap. But for us, she showed you onto the cultural practice that it is her duty as your wife to give you that soap to use it for the hands. And she was like, actually my brother-in-law was asking me, he didn't understand, and he asked the wife, like, why was I given soap by you? Why he felt like it's a long process of calling the husband, telling the husband to go and pick the soap. Calling the wife. Yeah, I'm sorry, calling the wife, telling the wife to go and pick the soap to give it to him so that he can wash the hands. While it would have just been given to him immediately, wash the hands, and you're done with it, right?
Only 1 meter.
What distance of
Yes,
1 meter?
distance of the 1 meter to the soap.
You believe like it's more normal, it's normal in Kenya. It's a duty of the husband to a wife to take care of the husband and vice. Okay, it's rare for the wife to take care of for the husband to take care of the wife, but we believe it's the duty of the wife to take care of the husband and the family. That's the cultural difference.
Yeah, it's very.
It's a bit funny. I wanted to ask something. Since you guys got married, maybe it's because of the thing you did, but you hear your sound anyway. Since you guys got married and you're having kids, because we know you're having kids. We'll see how your kids at the thumbnail of this video. Has it affected, like changed your marriage, like in a way that the things you used to do when they were not there, the things you used to do when they were not there, now you cannot do them, or you're just doing what you used to do, or things have changed the way you interact, you spend time and all that?
Things have changed. For real, things have changed. We used to have some things that we love doing together, like going out, either dancing or dinner or cinema or just going out.
Or just look television
watching
shows,
TV at the
watching
evening.
TV,
So,
or something else.
Yeah, so these things although are no longer the priority. Are no longer priorities. So we are not there for the kids. Yeah? We are taking care of the kids 24 hours, 24/7. And at the evening, instead of watching TV, when the kids go to bed, I fall with them. I sleep with them, and my husband will stay up and watch TV alone, or he will do some paperwork. Now we have a lot of paperwork to do. Right? I'm self-employed. I'm hustler. I have a small business in Germany. I'm running a small business in Germany. And there are a lot of paperwork that I have to do. So hubby, Baba Toto takes care of the paperwork, and I'm the only one who I'm always signing the papers. Because with kids I can't do it. So he's doing them in the evening or at night when I go to bed, and he stays up and do the paperwork. And the life continues, or the cycle continues. Yeah, that's how things are. But I hope that when the kids get bigger, one day we will go back to our old routine. Yeah. No.
Okay. So so that difference of like when the kids are now there, it has brought a very we can say a big margin because of how the things you used to do, and now it's a big difference. I think there's one thing you told me when you were going, like last year when you came, we were having some parties and all that, but this year is not there. We can say it's growth, or like it's changed, because when you grow up, like when you have a lot to do, you even find like some things are minor. For example, I've not even played loud music here. I've not had.
Yeah.
Because you have too much on your plate to handle, that this is the last thing you're thinking of doing.
Yeah.
Then the other thing is like the kids there are two kids, they need attention. So you're off work, dealing with the work problems, then now you're back to the house dealing with the kids.
Yes.
The wife has been in the house, maybe like right now she's on leave, she's tired. When you just got home, she needs like to give you the kids, you help out maybe, or like when the little moment she has, at least she can lay her head, because when you're not there, she's just like more of doing everything. I believe so.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm getting it. I did mine alone.
It's a full-time job for us. It's normal.
Yeah, I'm on parental leave or maternity leave. Let's say this. It's going for 2 years. So since 2019, I haven't gone to work. I'll be going back to work in 2024. If everything goes well, 1st May 2024. That's when I'll be going back to work. Yes. So I'm always at home taking care of the kids and running my business hapa na pale. He's always there doing the packaging, making the photos, making the transactions, and this and that. It's we're always busy. We even don't have time for ourselves. We're always busy. Yeah.
Yes. After work, I come back and play with kids and take some food, and then go to bed. It's more, it's more with
Or
our
you take care
life.
of the orders, or
Yeah.
client orders, and he also has a second job.
Yeah.
Where he goes out over the weekend, so we're always working. We're just workaholics, working and taking care of the kids, working.
So it's only these 3 weeks we are here. It's also our free time, and that is also work.
It's good. It's their free time. At least they are feeling it. At least now my sister is relaxing in the kitchen and happy. We don't come hand in hand. My brother-in-law, I've not seen him there. Maybe boiling water. Water only. Water. Only water. Only water. Only water is the only thing that my brother-in-law has boiled in this house. I'm making cerelac for the baby. And that other water. That other water for baby. Actually, he bathed today with the basin. Don't worry, I'm not disclosing the secrets of my house outside. You laugh at me. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. Do you always have your fun time, like your fun time, the two of you away? Like, for example, like when mom was there, she will take care of the kids and you do something. What do you do at your fun time? Or maybe when now your mother-in-law, they are there, the father-in-law, maybe the kids, has it gotten to that? Not like right now, even when Cecilia was there. Have you ever gotten time to have your fun time?
Sometimes. But
No.
No, not really.
Yeah,
not with
at the
Marlene?
moment.
No, not with Marlene, because my parents-in-law are old, and so they can only manage to take care of one kid and not both of them. Yes, but we are planning on looking for a babysitter when you go back to Germany, and who will be coming at home for summers and taking care of both kids so that we can have. We want to get to work our things together again. We want to get the fire burning. Yes.
And the miracles and
Only
the
go to cinema, something else. To go to restaurant.
to go to cinema.
Oh, there's a restaurant.
No, to have dinner.
They just listen to
the previous dates that were there, you need to revive them.
Yes.
I wish you all the best. What more can I say? If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. And now the beggars could not ride because wishes were not horses. Just go by how things are. Now that you said your work, about work and parenting or like marriage, do you feel that there's a percentage that your work has affected your marriage in any way?
Was denkst du? Ja, ob die Erziehung unserer Ehemann ein bisschen beeinträchtigt hat.
That's a very nice question.
You need to think about it. Does it ever get to a point like maybe the wife feels like the husband is workaholic, or the husband thinks that the wife is workaholic, or like there's that conversation of like you're working too much that there's no time for ABCD?
Yes, sometimes.
Yes, it's normal, but it's also very difficult situations. So we have no time at the moment, and but we hope and then we must learn more speak together. Communication is yes.
The key. Communication is the key.
Yes.
And that's what we do. We are trying to do this. And we always sit, sometimes when we sit at the table, because we don't get time to talk, so when we take dinner, we just sit and ask each other, we always ask, the moment he comes in, he asks me how my day was, and I ask him how his day was. That's the most important thing we do. The moment he gets in, we ask. And then
normally, not every time, normally.
Normally.
It's normal.
Yeah. Not at this couple matches. No. And then when we sit at the table, now we ask ourselves, or we ask each other, what can I improve? What should I do better? What should I do next? Or how can I help you? Or what should I do? Something like that. So we are trying to work on each other's the dwarfness of English. Yeah. Genau, das meine Schwester, das Bedürfnis, unser Bedürfnis.
To Christoph and back to Maureen. The last question that I have for you before we end this live, and we call it a night because we need to recreate time again and do more of this before you people leave. So what is the strength that you're having in your relationship? What is the strength in your relationship? This is what that keeps us going. This is what that makes us ABCD. That strength.
Communication.
Communication.
Und die Gefühle another person wahrnehmen.
Yeah.
Oh God.
The feelings from
English is disappearing.
For me, it's disappearing. It's for you.
For you, disappearing is normal. For her, disappearing it's not normal. English disappearing for her is nicht normal. Nicht normal.
To work with the experience, to work with the feelings from other persons, to make a sense from us also. And I think it's the best to talk together and to love.
And also to understand. I've forgotten that. To understand. I always believe understanding is a very important thing in my life.
Yeah, always understanding.
Understanding is very important.
Understanding.
Understanding someone.
Knowing knowing someone's feelings, interpreting someone's feelings, and going deeper into the person's feelings. Yes. And understanding and trying to solve, giving one another space. Yeah. Sometimes you just okay. I know you need your 1 hour, your 20 minutes. Just give me the kids, go upstairs, just lay in bed for 20 minutes. Tell me when you're ready, I'm going to bring you the kids. Yes. Or I say, I'm going to take care of the kids.
You do this, you go have your
I'm
free
going
time.
upstairs with the kids. You can stay downstairs and do whatever you want to do. Watch TV, drink your beer, do whatever you want.
Okay. Hope you've taken like one or two comments, one or two advice. Hope you've learned something since we started this live. Now I'll be cutting it off. If you've been able to join my live, I'm really grateful and thank you so much, because I've seen there are people who've been joining and leaving, and I'm so grateful. It's my first live actually. I'm really grateful I've been able to do it with my brother-in-law and my sister here, my nephew there, and my small brother assisting me there in cameraing 1, 2, 3. I'm so humbled. So I'll be calling it a wrap as I upload. Make sure if you come through this video, you watch it and give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, help me to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's where we're focusing it. Help me to grow. And I'm looking for a collab with anyone, any content creator who wants to nurture someone or to help someone or to walking into this journey. I'm here looking for one. I don't know how to go about it to get one, but I'm just here. I need to do content with people who wants, not people, to do content with content creators who have time for people like us. I'm more of a newbie, I can say per se, because there are things that I don't know. I'm still learning, but I'm grateful I've gotten enough support from my sisters, my brother-in-law, my brothers, my parents, my friends. People are close to me. They've really assisted me and kept me telling me like, you're doing a good job, and I'm not giving up on this. So I'll keep on taking you through this as we are waiting for the Christmas season. I don't know if I'll be able to go live on YouTube again, but I'll try if possible. Meanwhile, I'll still post content, so keep on supporting me. Till next time, come and even say to lose. Come and say till next time. Till next time, adios muchacho. We are not even seeing you. Let me bring it closer.
I was hiding with the baby.
So tell us a parting shot.
Yeah. Till next time, subscribe, like, comment. Please, please, please help her get to 1,000.
Over 1,000, please.
I know she'll get there. It's only that her time is not yet.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Parting short words, brother-in-law. Say something, not just thank you.
It was very nice talking with you, and you was a very nice influencer, I think so. And
just like the way Mom said.
You make so different things like cooking, like visiting something places outside. So yes, it's the best way, and I wish you the best.
Thank you so much. So we are really grateful and so humble and feel blessed. So till next time, bye bye.